here. And you ready?
Me.
We're just gonna.
Oh, is it still stereo?
I have not started recording yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Home slice.
All right. Hello. We are
Hello.
Home Slice. Welcome. How are you, Sydney?
Better than last week. Last week was total. I was down in the dumps. That was a shithole of a week, man.
That's all right. So, and you're better now? Or this week's better, I should say?
No, yes and no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I did a good job taking the time to, be okay and to ask for what I needed, and that was really helpful. I'm still white-knuckling it. My appointment's tomorrow, and somehow I'm okay-ish. So,
Good.
Yeah.
Sometimes just admitting it or,
Yeah.
saying it out loud, getting it into the universe makes it feel better.
Yeah, and I think it actually helped because just being able to tell other people, hey, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just real snappy today because shit's going down.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, sorry. I'm not going to, poke the bear as much as I was or normally would have. So,
and it's probably good once you do that and get that out there to everybody. You're like, okay, fine. I can just now be myself. You know? And it probably are less snappy.
Yeah. I mean, and even with Eric, it's like, hey, I'm, at my limit. I need some reinforcements with the kids here. That would be great. And so he'll be like, yep, no problem.
Good.
And so.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It helps to have a pretty great husband and
I was
some pretty great friends who
good man.
are nice and thoughtful and all that stuff.
Well, if you want to know what we're talking about, check out
Last episode when I was down in the dumps.
20? Oh, we should have called it that.
I
Down
should
in the
have.
dumps.
I don't think I ever said it though.
Yeah. Well,
at least not like that. I don't know. I don't remember what I named it. That's how the week went. So.
Yeah. But it was still cathartic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, I got no news.
No news?
Well, I did. All right, so I sent you this. Excuse me, let me clear the throat. So I started recording my songs. And now I'm just addicted to that. The playing live, I'm just kind of all right. Nah,
Old news. I've done that too many times.
I want to try and perfect these songs, or just get them to where I'm like, that's the sound I was going for. That's what I had in my head. So I sent Sydney one, my first one.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
If you're going on a road trip, perfect road trip
It is.
song.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and
that was fun because once I sat down, or once I found the rhythm, I was like, ooh, and then I just kind of had the driving in mind, and it turned out to be a good driving song.
Very good driving song.
It's been road tested with the Jeep, so.
Oh, you have? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I hate to say it. I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I am going to
re-record it. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but no, I liked it a lot. I think it was so funny when I think it was yesterday, you texted me. It was like, I put it under this other Chris Bradford. He seems like a cool dude.
Did you see his picture?
He did not seem like a cool dude.
Yeah, so when I put it on Spotify, it was my first time.
Yeah.
And so I loaded it. And, there were these options. They try to get you to claim an artist. And when you're doing a distributor. For anybody who, now our new topic this week is distribution of your creative content.
Of noise.
Yes, of noises. And so anyway.
I mean, it's different for doing a podcast versus doing a music creator too.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because I know that I would be able to create multiple other podcasts on our same channel. So say Home Slice was a podcast network and we had these babies.
Yeah.
That would make sense. But I didn't want to put your song out there as one of our podcast babies.
Yeah, I asked Sydney I was like, hey, do you want to put this on Spotify? And she's like, well, it'll be labeled as Home Slice.
Yeah.
So, she could be in the band.
I mean.
Yeah.
But not now, because you kicked me out of the band.
No, you're out of the band, and now I picked up a new Chris Bradford. So I claimed the artist, and by accident.
Yeah.
And so when it finally loaded onto Spotify, I looked, I was like, who is this guy?
Right.
And, he's really trying hard with that picture. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, trying a little too hard.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's so intense.
it's kind of. I mean, it's not really emo, but yeah, it's very intense. I think that's.
And
the better
I
word.
don't think his vibe matches with my vibe.
No, I feel like he would probably. What kind of? Did you listen to any of the stuff?
No, I did not. But I'm thinking it's got to be just some
Do
heavier.
you think it's like techno, or do you think it's heavier?
Oh, it
like
could be
rock
techno.
stuff?
Yeah, I was thinking it was heavy, like Everclear.
What about like
I had that in mind.
Everclear is not heavy. Everclear is like
That is so true. Can we edit that?
no. Oh my
God
god!
damn it.
Get
All
your
right.
bands right. Jeez.
All right. Well, back in the day. Okay, I want to say like a heavy, trying to be cool. That's Everclear, right?
Still no.
Well, he
Still
is
no.
trying to be cool.
I
But
mean,
anyway,
trying too hard.
this other Chris Bradford, I have yet to come across. Actually, I did come across a Chris Bradford who I'm like, this guy.
Do you know what's so funny?
If I could pick up some of these traits.
I know. So your wife's name is Sarah.
Mhm.
I know 3, just from the top of my head, including you, couples that are Chris and Sarah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
My kids' godparents are Chris and Sarah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I told you about that.
Yeah.
But
I guess they're two common
and then I think another agent that I know of, they have clients that are Chris and Sarah. Clearly.
I don't know if I've
And
met
they're all
another
cool.
Chris's.
They're all cool.
Well, good.
That's the
well.
thing. I was thinking through. I was like,
it
you know
has
what?
to.
They're all like bitchin' couples.
Yeah.
Like
Well, the shitty Chris's and Sarahs are split up.
they're
not-
they're no
they're
longer.
not- yeah. Those are the bad ones.
That's
Yeah. So.
yeah.
But yeah. So what was I saying?
Sorry, I totally.
No, that's all right.
in a
That's all
different
right.
Direction. We were talking about bands trying to be cool.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Anyway. Yeah. So.
And we're done.
So yeah, we're done with that.
Ruin that.
But I am. So this sounds ridiculous, but I'm doing a whole album, and I'm gonna just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put it out there and then just keep moving forward. Like the next step, just keep taking the next step.
I think it's cool how you're recording because it's basically just a podcast mic at home. And
Yeah,
you're
you've
doing
seen my
it
setup.
all through.
Yeah.
But I mean, like bands, like older bands like Aldo Nova, it's one guy doing each part,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that's pretty impressive too. But it's just you doing acoustic stuff, one hit and go.
No, actually, it's so layered.
Oh, really?
That's like the fun part with like GarageBand
okay.
is I record the guitar
Okay.
and I'll just do it like kind of basic. I won't try and overdo it. Then I'll do another one where I'll just add a little something. Then I'll do like where I do another guitar and I'm just hitting like, the
Okay.
bass notes.
It's more complicated
Yeah.
than I thought. Then
And then
that's pretty
and the
impressive.
singing, like I
You
recorded.
just sing, you don't play at the same time?
No, I don't sing and play at the same time.
Okay.
And so then the singing, like I would do that a couple different times and record it, and then I just take the best from each one. It's fun. It's like
Yeah.
Like
Is
I
it
said,
hard
it's
to
like putting
stitch
together
that
a puzzle.
together?
Once you get it
Or
figured
do you
out.
do like from this pause and this pause, then I put those pieces together?
Yeah, from the
Okay.
pauses. Like I
Yeah.
can't cut midstream and be like, oh.
Yeah.
But the the interesting one, like I recorded one the other day, and it's got a shaker in it,
Okay.
and it goes forever. And like I'm not the best shaker.
Do you use a shake weight?
I do not use it. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have. If you hear the
Workout.
noise, it's the mowers again. They do
Apparently,
every day.
every day,
Yeah.
they look up the schedule for when we're recording,
Yeah.
and they're like, "That's when we're gonna mow."
Let's get out there and mow because it's all shaded grass and it's not even growing anyway. So let's get out there and mow it. So anywho, so the shaker, like I just kept shaking, and then I'd listen to it again. And when you record something, and there's no noise, there's no bar noise, there's nothing to cover anything up. Every little thing is heard. Every little if that
Oh, yeah.
shaker is off, like it just kind of like
Oh,
it just
no.
feels. So what I do is I take that track and I just keep cutting it, and I would like move each shake. If it was off, like I could just shift the shake, shift it to where it's on beat now.
Is that such a pain in the ass?
It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun because
It's like you're
if you
geeking
like
out.
the song,
Yeah.
like I couldn't imagine if I was doing it for somebody else and
Like
it was
Wheels
like a
on the
shitty
Bus.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd be like, oh god, this song again. But I
Yeah.
actually like the songs.
Okay.
And so you know, it feels good to get it just right.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Do it.
I don't know if I should do it like this.
Selfless plugs in 3,
No kidding.
2.
Well, here, I'm just going to do the shake part for you.
Okay.
All right. So you can just hear what I'm talking about. Let's see. It's called Bless You, My Darling.
Oh, this is a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. Let me see.
Would you say your country? What do
No.
you say? Are you singing in French?
I did on that part. I said bonjour. Bonjour. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Hear that shake?
Okay.
Like, it's still not perfect, but I shifted it around.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I feel like shaking is a lot harder than you think that it is.
it is.
Like, every time that I have one of those... Stop it!
Oh, I didn't mean to make that. Are you recording still? Nah, you're not.
Damn it!
Oh, we were.
I was really trying to
You can see-
record.
yeah, if you see that on there, that looks pretty good.
I got it now.
If you're listening at home, I was doing my
Just
hand
go
as a shaker
to
action.
Instagram.
Yeah, and
and
that
see it.
looks
It's-
like something else.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, but as you're doing it,
This is exactly what Shake Wakes are made for.
so the cool thing with that song, I had my son Quincy last night. I was telling him about it because I was like geeking out. Like,
Yeah.
this is fun. Look what I did. Look how I moved these these shakes.
Yeah.
And he, kid can't stop and listen for anything.
No,
And as I'm
he's
talking,
always moving.
he grabs the shaker and he just starts going, and I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. So
You're a lot better at this. Can you
Yeah.
be my shaker?
So I did. I recorded it, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
put his shake on that before I release it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
That's awesome.
loving it, and I don't know.
Because I know Lincoln records a lot. Have you been able to like geek out with him over this kind of stuff too? Or
He
is
does
just
more
like,
gaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's like, Dad, I just want to do this on my own.
yeah. So
Okay.
I tried to like get him into like, hey, what if we get like a I don't know any kind of board, something for editing.
A mixer.
Yeah, because when I got into videos, I was trying to drag him in. Like,
Yeah.
hey, do this. Would you like this? But lead a horse to water.
Yeah. I'm
So-
not drinking for shit, Dad.
Yeah, maybe I'll drink later.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And it's my new little thing
side
for it.
gig.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it melds well with this. Like they go well together.
Right. Yeah. Because,
Ah.
I mean, it's all noise.
True.
Right?
Yeah, and if you listen up to this point,
Yeah. Right? I feel I have a hard time like creating in the noise space. Like, I'm a very visual person, and so it's hard. Like, I think doing it on a computer would be different because you can see the sound waves and can kind of match that up. So
Yeah.
it does kind of become a visual medium. But, like, I don't think I could do it like you do. Which makes it more impressive to me.
well, you could probably do the editing.
Yeah.
Like, because that is truly like turning sound into something visual.
Yeah.
I made that sound so prophetic, but it's
It
exactly
is.
what it is. But yeah, and so you're able to take it and you're like, you can see the lines. You can see like, oh, here's where the beat is, and here's where this other track is not hitting. I can just move it.
Yeah.
Or this is. I mean, you do have to use your ear. You're like, oh, this is too loud. Let me just turn that down and kind of add this effect.
I just had an idea.
What's
So we could update our logo or do like a variant of it and take either us saying home slice or the ukulele part and put it like behind it so you see like the sound waves as part of the thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Trying to be.
Yeah, I like it. I like that. We do need to add the ukulele in there somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
I
think
like
that
it.
could be a good way of doing it without just a picture of a ukulele.
Yeah. Well, and I'm gonna keep going because I haven't.
Yeah,
really,
just do it.
I've just been messing around with this stuff. I haven't really spilled my
Spill your
thoughts on
heart
it.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's so?
I have a note for something to talk about later, though.
Okay. Very good. So yeah, what I since we're talking about me only today.
Right. Last week was a me.
Oh, okay.
This week is
I
a
like
you.
it. All right, there we go. We just rotate every week.
Right. I feel like that'll be hard because both of us will try to like steal it back.
Absolutely. Like, no, I got shit I want to
I
say.
need the light. Come on.
But sharing it with people. And like, sharing with something, like share it with you. And and like, I know, to me it's good, and it gives me a certain feel when I listen to it.
Right.
And like chills me out and everything.
Yeah.
And I send that out to other people, and they tell me the same thing.
Which that's super awesome that they're receiving it the way that you're intending to push it out there.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
what feels good about that.
I feel like everybody has like their own creative outlets too. Like I feel the same way about baking and about plants. Like, because there's like, I can bake something and I could keep a couple at home. Like, I'll eat some of these cookies and you can have the rest of the cookies.
Yeah.
And I like them, so I hope you like them.
Yeah.
And then same but different with plants. Like, you can be creative with plants, but like, you can make plant babies and be like, do you want addicted to?
Did you see my
like,
plants that I love and that I hope you love too? And
I make a baby and I give you the baby. Like,
yeah.
But
I haven't received any plant babies.
I didn't know you wanted any plant babies.
I'll take a plant baby. Okay. Any day.
Any day?
Well, not
Sarah
on
will take a
Wednesdays.
plant baby. Yeah, not on Wednesdays, clearly.
So I was late today because I totally spaced it.
I feel like whenever we set that we record at 9, we're both late a little bit. So I got here a little bit late, and you were later, so you didn't know. So I'm like, dicking around, trying to get caught up on a few things, just waiting. And then it was like 20 after, and I didn't hear anything. And I just texted Chris, did you die? He's like, what are you talking about? Why would I die?
Yeah, tell me, I don't plan on dying today.
Right. It's like, we've scheduled this, and I, like, for a different day than what we normally record.
Yeah.
I also, like, texted you the other day.
You did, and I responded.
Was like, hey, when are we doing this? Because, my brain is not functioning right now. He's like, oh yeah, 9 o'clock on the 10th. It's going to be great.
But the
Guess
10th
he wasn't here on the 10th.
Yeah, the 10th is so vague.
Yeah, it's
it could
not
mean anything.
Wednesday. It could mean anything.
It could mean anything. Like I said, what year? Like, I did not specify.
What month,
Yeah.
Like,
I've totally skipped months.
I mean, let's be real. We're not going to schedule ahead for next month.
No.
I think we've done that one time.
We did 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah, the guest needed to be on that day.
Yeah.
So that was get us to plan that early. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, and that turned out to be a really good one.
Yeah.
So, all right, I feel like we're kind of just doing a team meeting right now. Do you feel that?
Sorry.
That's okay. No, we just sit there.
Sorry, we started making fun of you, and then it's like, let's get into how we schedule.
Yes, let's adult this up.
Right?
Oh, let's see. I'm going to keep talking about my music stuff.
Let's do it. Get back to it. Sorry, I stole the light after
that's
I
fine.
made fun of it.
I don't even think I had anything specific I'm going to say. I just wanted to hear words coming out of my mouth about it.
Sound, right?
Yeah.
You just want to make noises.
So, long story short, I like it. There we go. Next topic.
Okay, so the question that I had for you, you were kind of going in on this in the fall, but where are you on it now? Like Airbnbs.
Oh, Airbnbs I've tabled.
Yeah,
I've tabled.
Like,
just the home values have gone up so much.
Yeah. It's
and
hard to make that into an investment unless you've got a lot of cash to be able to willing to fork over right away.
Well, and then the time.
Yeah.
That was a huge part of it. And yeah, I got distracted. Oh, and by the way, I recorded a couple of songs. Maybe that took away from my Airbnb planning.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so funny because it's like, immediately, I'm in on this.
I'm doing this
We're going to do 3 in this next year.
Here we go.
I'm going to try it.
Yep.
Never worked out.
Well, what happened was the HELOC didn't work out.
Oh, that,
yeah,
I mean,
that's
a big
deal.
deal.
They're like, you can't do this without that. I'm like, fine. So it is out there. I've got all my information. I've done all my research. It's just waiting.
Yeah.
Tabled.
I just don't want to do it.
It's just tabled. It's not called don't want to do it.
It reminds me of that, like, it's not like a GIF or anything, but it's like the quote from The Office. Michael Scott's going, I've had this idea since yesterday,
right.
and I'm
since lunch.
Yeah, since lunch, and I'm not willing to quit on it now.
Yep.
And then it's like, all right, I'm willing to quit on it tomorrow.
That happens quite a bit. So time will tell, when you're interested in something. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to see other people get like that into an idea because I do the same thing.
It's fine. It's good to be passionate about things.
Right.
But the reality, you got to look at
honestly,
reality too.
I was talking to Eric. It's like I have so many like great ideas of businesses of what this town needs, but I do not have the will to follow through on any of them. So,
you'll hear a lot of ideas like that on a golf course. When you
oh
get
my
a bunch of guys
gosh,
together.
I bet.
Yeah. And then sometimes though, things fall through on that.
When?
Well, just because I need to do more golfing. This is me saying I'm missing out on opportunities because I'm not golfing. But the few times I went with those guys, there's a group of some players, amongst the area, and the way to work with those players is to play with them.
Yeah.
So
play with the players, guys.
Yeah. So
another motivational poster.
Yeah.
We should seriously come out with like a series of them.
Oh my gosh, so many T-shirts.
Right.
But yeah. So and the few times I've went out, things have come from meeting those people. And
I think I sent you that picture when I was in the office the other day of you with Calvin in like a prom pose.
Yeah, so Calvin stands about 6'6", I would say. Might be stretching a bit.
Probably. He's tall.
He's tall and he's bald.
Yeah.
So
he's like
tall,
a
bald,
beacon.
skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got it. You just picture him. Maybe head oversized or undersized? What do you think?
Average?
Maybe.
I
so
don't know.
average sized bald head on top of lengthy stretched torso, equally lengthy legs, and arms. I guess proportional is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's like I can't think of the word, but that's what I was going for.
Anyway, that was like the driveway.
He's tall, okay, guys? Okay. He's tall.
So he's tall. I was his golf partner on a weekend. It was a blast.
Yeah.
So
it was like members got to invite non-members, and
that's what it was called.
You were his plus one.
I was his plus one, and it was 3 days of golf. God, I hope we do it again this year. 3 days of golf.
I thought it was just
a blast.
I didn't know it was 3 days.
Oh, 3 days, and so one day they take a picture of your teams or your pair. Mm-hmm. And so everybody, would either stand there, some would do, like funny poses. We decided to do the prom pose. Yep. And so
he's behind you.
He was the big spoon. I was the little spoon. And it was a beautiful picture.
Speaking of big spoon and little spoon, Eric's also pretty tall. I'm pretty not. Yeah. And guess who's the big spoon?
Are you?
This guy. Never works. So basically, I like suffocate myself in the middle of his back. It's great.
I could see you try to like crawl up on him like a mouse on an elephant or something, just to get like on top of.
It's like I just want warmth. Yeah. Just love me.
And he's just there. And,
yeah.
Do you have blankets at least on you, or did you take them all? Okay, that's good.
No, he is the blanket stealer, but I do not stand for that, and I'll rip him back.
Good for you. Yeah. Good for you. Our Great Dane Nova is our blanket stealer, so there's not really much I can do.
No.
When she's laying on there, it's like I'll tug.
She's a big one. She's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, did you know that Chris recorded a song?
What? When did this happen?
And also, to make sure that you're clicking on the right Chris Bradford, he has a picture of said dog in his picture.
That's my
how,
cover.
Like how I looped that back
well
to you?
Well done. That was, that's my standard, like, what picture, because I don't have any pictures of myself except for, like, realtor pictures.
Like your old headshots that you need to update.
Well, like, squeaky clean and, like...
Right, short hair.
Yeah.
Let me sell your house, I'm a professional. Before the hippie set in.
Yeah, now it's all hippie.
Yeah.
So that was my only stock photo I've got. I feel like that. I'm like, there I am.
Yep. No. Oh, hey, that's me.
Hey, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy I know. And so, slap it up there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's your vibe.
Thank you.
So
That's my vibe.
yeah,
Yep. So, okay, so I'm going to just talk grand plans.
do it.
All right. Here's what would be fun. Record an album.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Did you hear your sound a little rough?
Oh, sorry.
Let's
I
try
need to
again.
lay off the
Let's
cigs.
try it again.
Apparently.
Here's what I want to do. Record an album.
Mm-hmm.
That was much better.
Is that better? Okay. I was practicing in my head.
And like once you do that,
Yeah.
and I'm just imagining now. I haven't really.
Then you're
looked
gonna
too
go
much
on
further.
tour because you're gonna hit it big.
Yeah, I mean you put it out.
Yeah.
I don't know where you put it. Well, you put it out like I'm doing,
On
like on
Spotify.
Spotify and stuff, and then you play local places.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like, hey, play your original and everything. Like, oh, good, I'll do my hour and a half set or whatever. And
Okay,
you,
Bruce.
you do that, and then
Yeah.
if people dig it, and
But,
another
like-
artist who's doing well digs it, then they ask
Open
you to
for
join.
me.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you do that like on a
Mhm.
weekend. I can just travel to wherever. Of course, Nashville's gonna be
Yeah.
asking,
Of
so I'll
course.
be going down there every weekend.
I mean, obviously, that's where the other Chris and Sarah live.
Right. And then by the time I figure the way it works, since I got such an early start on my music career,
Mhm.
by the time I'm 80,
You will be the
I
legend,
will be the legend.
like Willie Nelson.
But my end goal
Yeah.
is to play
Mhm.
music on the beach. Period.
Okay.
Just however that
So
works,
that's
as
your
long as I'm
retirement
not,
job?
you know,
Yeah.
that's my retirement. If my life is playing music on the beach somewhere
Yeah.
and I'm not starving, then
Yeah.
then I'm good to go.
I feel like you're definitely the type of person who's never met a stranger, and so I feel like if that's your job, then you can just be like, "Hey, can you take me out to eat or something?" And they're like, "Absolutely."
So wait, now
No.
your version of me
It's
is
like
a homeless
homeless.
man. like oh, Chris wants to
Yeah,
get
as long
homeless
as I'm
on
free.
the beach.
Sorry, it's
playing
like
music.
that's what I think of. I think of the coconut man on the beach
Yeah.
that
Well, you also remember you don't want to be playing all day.
right.
So-
You'd be so crispy.
Yeah. So when I'm done
So
playing,
you-
I want to go to a home.
Yeah, you're
And
thinking
it's
more
gonna
like
be near
Jimmy
the
Buffett
beach.
style.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
Oh my God, yeah. If I could just have a portion of hey, you're
I'll-
playing in Hawaii this
I mean,
weekend.
basically, you just have to come up with your Cheeseburger in Paradise song,
I know.
and then you're done.
I do have a song that mentions what is it?
Pickles?
I want to say pork and beans.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, I think it says pork and beans. Yeah. Pork chops. I say that in the same song. And mashed potatoes.
What is this song? Is this? I don't even know what song this would be about. It's
Yeah.
not Thanksgiving.
This one, yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah.
I tried to record it. I tried to make it my first one, but it was too much. I was like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not
Yeah.
good enough. So I'm working my way up to it.
You're practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one, it just talks about my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Apparently,
dad.
Ginger makes some great pork and beans.
That's what, here,
really
yeah.
good mashed potatoes.
It's a song about growing up, mom and dad doing everything they could for me.
Yeah.
Having a great childhood and wanting to do the same thing for my kids.
Yeah.
So part of, yeah,
Bring the Kleenexes to
I
this
know.
one.
And so part of the lyrics are, just how mom would make me pork chops and mashed potatoes before basketball games, and said it would make me, or with the intention that it would make me play
Perform.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just made me sleepy. Yeah. So
Oh, Mom.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, it's fun. Most of my songs are just cute. Yeah. Our levels look really low on here, by the way.
I don't know how to fix that.
No, that's all right.
We sound fine.
Let us know.
Should I talk really close again?
No. Now I feel like we're just playing around. I'm going to edit this part out.
I wonder. Even when I'm really close, it looks like it's quiet.
Yeah. So let's not
I
get
don't
that close.
understand. Maybe I should be closer.
Are we even recording anymore now? Or?
I wonder.
Just remember at the 29-minute mark, I'm going to go back and do some editing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Now it's loud.
Now it's loud.
Now it's loud.
Huh. Okay.
Apparently, it like picks up more when I get real naggy.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So let's do more nagging.
All right,
shall
let me
we?
nag at you.
Let's pick up the pace, or not the pace, but
I mean, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have been like sluggish.
Can you? It's been a better week, but we're just tired. We're just very tired.
Yeah, yeah. I am. You know.
Yeah?
Yep. I'm getting.
Oh my
Getting
gosh! Yesterday was Isaac's preschool graduation. I'm dying. And now he thinks. So today is his official last day of preschool, and they're doing a field trip. So basically, a field trip just means mom take off work and come do the field trip too. So I'm like totally fine with that. So I have to go pick him up, and then we go out to West Point to I think a horse farm. So we're horseback riding today.
Cool.
And
Wait, that's today?
yeah, that's
nice.
after this.
Okay.
So then he's done. So he's like, today is my field trip, and tomorrow I start kindergarten. I'm like, whoa,
What?
we got the summer, kid.
Yeah, man.
Take a chill pill. Not ready for that.
Kindergarten, huh?
Yeah.
So,
We've already done kindergarten roundup and everything. So
and it's full day,
yeah.
right?
I don't think
Do
they
they
even
do in that
offer
half
a half
day?
day
Yeah.
anymore. I think it's all across the board full day.
Right.
So
Half days. I missed the half day kindergartens growing up.
yeah, you miss it, or
I miss it.
or you didn't do it. You skipped
Oh
it.
no.
Okay.
I missed the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Go into we had our own little separate building, pretty much a trailer.
Oh.
Yeah. And
The kindergarten trailer.
The kindergarten trailer. Go in there. I remember putting celery sticks
Okay.
in the water with the dye,
Okay.
and watching the dye go up the veins of the celery sticks.
That's fun.
Did you ever do that?
Nope.
I did eat glue
I feel like who
just a
hasn't?
couple times. So
More than once.
yeah, let's get that out.
We had these like metal like pencil trays. It was like a half moon kind of shape in our desks, and I remember me and a whole bunch of friends, we would take our glue and like dump them in there basically, and then put old pencils and like erasers and like crayon shavings and
Nice.
shit like that, and make these like beautiful
Oh, I bet.
pieces of shit. You know, like I don't know if we
Yeah.
tried to sell them too, but that's what we did.
Yeah. Well, you always have to try to hawk them off somewhere.
Always.
All right, I'll tell you. You want to hear a poop story?
Always.
Kindergarten, and my oh my gosh, my teacher was my aunt, and she would
That's-
pick me up and take me to kindergarten.
Very convenient.
Yeah, and one day,
Maybe some nepotism. I don't know.
well, I was on the toilet one day.
Oh gosh.
I don't.
Did
Why
you
am I
ever
getting
call her
into
like
this?
Mrs. Whatever, or did you
Guyman.
call her like Auntie
I think
whatever?
I think I always called her Mrs. Guyman at school.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like as a kid that's hard to like distinguish the difference.
right.
Yeah.
I don't think we were that close, so I wasn't calling her a
Makes it
whole
easy.
lot
Yeah.
any other time.
Sure.
Close enough to be picked up, and so I'm just telling this story because I was thinking of
Yeah.
kindergarten stories
And
I
pooping.
remembered,
Yeah.
and this one definitely sticks out. So, getting ready to go to kindergarten, and I'm on the latrine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try and clean up this story.
Oh my gosh.
And all right, so picture yourself there.
Oh.
Close your eyes.
Stop it.
Well,
What tile was on the walls?
no tiles.
Okay.
Just
Poop.
Just poop. No.
Poop smears everywhere.
So there's gonna be a lot of editing on this episode, I believe. All right, so you've got. I'm cringing even telling this. Like I don't even think I should, but
Just get
I got
to
the
it.
shorts. You know, the shorts are down. You know, just below the knees.
Okay.
You know,
So
where they should be.
knickers.
Yeah. And
Or capris.
I stand up thinking I'm done, and I wasn't. It
Uh-oh.
was kindergarten. You know,
Yeah, you don't know.
I didn't have complete control over everything apparently, and filled my drawers
With poop?
with poop.
Oh.
And
I mean, if you filled them, that's like, and you thought you were done, and you stood up, and you filled your pants. Was this immediate, or did it take a little bit?
that was immediate.
Oh my
Like
god!
stand up, and so then and she was right there to pick me. That was the last thing I was doing, you know, before hopping in the car.
Oh, so you were still at your house? when
I was
you did
still
this.
at. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Thank God.
I was still at my house, and yeah, thank God. But then I had to go into school with that knowledge that
Yeah.
I just shit myself. Like, that was
You told
that was traumatic.
everybody, didn't you?
I don't think I told a soul until now.
Oh!
Because it really, now that I think back, I don't
Yeah.
think it's a story needing to be told.
I mean, is that it? Was there more
I
to it?
think it's it. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I
why
just
did
told you.
Why did you admit that
God.
to the world?
Can we? I'm going to
You
have to
know
go
how
back
to
a
edit.
whole
I do
15
not know
minutes.
how. I mean, yeah, that was
Cut
a lot
out.
of lead up for shit, literally.
Wow. So, and we got to get our poop stories out there. We got to lower our bar so we can,
All right. Well, it's been a while since
Get it back
we've
up.
talked about poop.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you guys remember, that's how we started, was about poop.
And that is what that story was for.
We're just
The
going back
loyal
to our
listeners,
roots.
yeah, who have been here from day one, who may have been like drawn in with the poop stories.
Yeah. This is
Each
for
episode thinking, where's my poop story?
You. Yeah.
And finally, there's your poop.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I actually was talking to a friend about poop the other day.
Oh,
and it's
here we
like, you know what? Kids, they just love poop. It's the funniest thing in the whole wide world. And as you get older, it's still funny. It's still hilarious. So, same with farts, right?
Yeah.
So last night we're at Isaac's preschool graduation. Jonah's sitting on my lap. This kid loves to rip ass on my lap. So he farted. I felt it. Eric didn't hear it, and I just look at him. And
Yeah.
he turns around, starts giggling. And Eric's like, "What happened?" And Jonah goes, "I farted on Mom's lap." So loud. Like, this is it's preschool, but it's at our church. So we're in like the church sanctuary. I don't know. And he's just like, "I farted on Mom's lap." And I'm like, "Stop it." He does this like 2 or 3 more times.
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, he did not shit his pants.
Was he reusing? Did
I
you
was like, am I wrapping up here?
No. This is recycling farts.
Yeah,
Was he
I
recycling?
guess. Maybe.
Do you want to hear how you recycle a fart?
No.
So, growing up, when I was about 10,
Oh, of course.
so we discovered that you can recycle a fart. All right, let me elaborate. So, we called it the 3-point stance.
The 3-point stance?
Yeah. If you get down in a 3-point stance. Or actually, no, we call it the
is-
4-point stance because you had both elbows down. So both elbows down, knees on the ground, butt up in the air. Okay? And I could never do it, but I have a friend, Kendall Sheets, if you're out there.
Oh,
He was
my
the
God.
best at it. He could legit, butt up in the air, 4-point stance, fart, you could hear the butt suck the fart back in.
What?
And he would
Re-release?
re-release.
Oh my
Suck
gosh.
it in, re-release. Suck it in, re-release. If you could see my hand gestures.
How many times?
Forever.
Oh my
He would
gosh.
just keep going and going. One time, he kept going until a little bit of poop came out.
Oh my gosh.
And,
Boys are so gross.
right. Oh, do you want to hear more? Oh, we're on the topic. This is why I brought up my poop story.
I didn't even get
To
to my
open up the
poop
game.
story.
Oh, you go.
That was like the secondary. But, so I find poop hilarious. So I'm not strict on them, like not having potty talk, right?
Yeah.
So it's this, I bought them, I think this was last year for Jonah's birthday. So it's a poop emoji toy.
Yeah.
So it's like a plastic piece, but it's like rainbowed.
Mhm.
And it's got like lights in it that glow and stuff. And then it's a toy that you play hide and go seek with. So one kid hides the toy and pushes the button on it, and it knows like, hey, somebody's going to search for me. And then the other kid goes around and tries to find the toy. And every once in a while, this turd will like fart at you. Kind of like a hot and cold, like,
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Awesome.
And like if you wait too long, sometimes it's like, excuse me, can somebody please find me?
That's awesome.
But then when you find it, you push the button and it sings, yippee, youpee, you found silly poopy.
Oh my God.
And basically, like, it's the funniest thing to me.
Yeah.
Well, the boys are too young to really get the concept of hide and go seek. Isaac tries to cheat and see where you're putting it. Jonah wants to put it in the same place every single time.
Mhm.
And every time we try to play this game, it all just goes back to switching it to demo mode and then just dancing to the yippee youpie. You found silly poopy. So
that's awesome. No, I
Yeah.
love this toy.
yeah, I actually just took a video to share that with said friend. I will post it to the grams.
Yes, please.
So
Well, they'll get old enough to where they appreciate that, but then
I
maybe
hope
they'll
so.
start hiding the real
Dude.
stuff.
ugh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great. They better not hide the real stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing us boys really do. I mean, yeah, some.
I hope not.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
no,
start-
I never. I'm more of my kids. I've seen them poop in strange places.
So, when you're mad at somebody, I think there are companies where you can buy, I think it's usually dog turds though. You can buy a turd and send it to somebody. And I actually.
Why wouldn't you just go collect your own and
I know.
send it off? I guess to go out of your way, that really shows somebody how pissed you are.
Like, I think I was telling you there was that agent last week that was giving me shit for stupid stuff, and I was really mad. I thought about doing something like that. I also thought I searched Amazon for a bag of dicks to see if you could send that. They have them
Okay, I was going to
as
say.
like little candies.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, okay. Well, then that's kind of defeats the purpose.
It's even labeled a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it does defeat the whole purpose.
Right.
But I also found cosmetic bags that say "eat a bag of dicks."
Okay,
It's
that's
like, okay.
there you go.
I kind of want this for me.
Huh. If you
Yeah.
were to do the proper bag of dicks, I mean, are you going to make them life size?
I don't know. Like I've heard of people, like there's one agent that I know of who had gotten a bag of dicks sent to her anonymously and still to this day does not know who it was. And this was
Awesome.
years ago. And I'm like, was it a joke or was somebody mad?
Yeah.
Like I want to know.
Well, I want to know, like, how big was the bag? How
I
many
know.
dicks? How big were the dicks?
How much did it cost?
Right.
Yeah. Like I have so many questions.
I'd make clay dicks.
You would?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
want them to
Would
be
you paint
used for
them?
anything other than, for cosmetic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to get any enjoyment out of it. So I'm gonna make it clay, maybe paint them like really stupid,
Veiny.
veiny. The worst looking. Like the ugliest bag of dicks, like turtlenecks,
Ew.
everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
I feel like we have so many like episode name ideas for this. We got shake weight. We got bag of dicks.
Bag of
we
dicks.
got
Well,
prom pose.
I was gonna tell more poop stories, but
Okay. Yeah.
no, I mean,
Sorry.
every time I
switched
do
to dicks. My bad.
Most of them, I realize a lot of my stories just like quick memories. Like,
Yeah.
I remember doing this. No ending. But we would, when we would all stay all night together, we would always make piles.
Okay.
And
Of poop?
of poop. So your eyes twitching. You don't want to be
Sun
the
is
last
also
one.
in it.
So
No. Like okay.
we just wouldn't flush.
Okay.
And then you just go in and keep putting on top.
You knew what I was gonna ask.
Is that what you're gonna ask? Yeah, yeah.
It's like, was this in the woods? Like, what were
No,
you
this
doing?
was in the toilet.
Feral
I
kids.
can't imagine, like, good
Was
lord.
this, did you all have to poop at the same time?
No, it was just like, we're all staying all night. There's going to be pooping going on. You don't flush.
How many toilets did you clog?
Amazingly, I don't think we ever clogged one.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So,
Isaac, we got a note from school yesterday. Basically, it's like he has been using so much toilet paper and then clogs the toilet because he doesn't like flush them as he goes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, so apparently he's clogged the toilets multiple times a day for the last few days.
yeah. Toilet
And
paper
then he
would
comes
do it
home and
worse
his
than
butt is still dirty.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like,
Jeez.
yeah, you would think that at daycare they would still kind of help him wipe a little bit. But no.
Not if he says, I got it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
fine.
guess that's true.
Fine, you got it. You're not complaining.
at home, do you use the butt wipes, the flushable butt wipes?
I do not.
We have those, and he loves them, but he knows he can only use like one at a time.
Right.
So it's like if you need to wipe again, you have to like fold it and do it the correct way, and he knows better. Apparently, they just need butt wipes at school.
You know what they need?
What?
They need like a spring action on the toilet paper.
Okay.
Because you know how easy it is, just a, and then they get a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And like if just slow the roll, slow your roll.
What if they did toilet paper dispensers like they did, like the hand towels?
Where it just comes off.
Where you only get like 3 squares and that's it.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Might be hard to process, you know, as manufacturing. We'll discuss with some
probably the schools
leaders
won't have the budget to do that.
Yeah, it could be a thing. But if then they they look at how much they're spending on toilet paper, that shouldn't.
Did you know they make scented toilet paper?
I did.
Eric accidentally bought the wrong kind.
Does it burn?
And no, it just smells like old lady potpourri in your toilet paper.
Those are probably the only people that really care about their toilet paper smelling.
Probably. And I'm like, Eric, you have got to take this back. He's like, I'm not taking it back. We need toilet paper.
Yeah.
We're just going to use it. I'm like, all right, we need to use this as fast as possible. Isaac, please, like, get this going so that we can clog the toilet
just give it to
shitty toilet
He's
paper.
got it.
Yeah. So that's what I did. Send it to school.
I can imagine the bag when you open that. It probably smells like a bag of dicks.
Do you know what? It smells when you don't open the bag is how strong that stuff is. He only got like the small like 6-roll bag of it, but every time you'd open the linen closet before we even got to opening that, Grandma fell out.
Yeah.
Every time. Every single time.
Ugh.
All right. The way that you're looking at me is like the way that I looked at you, I'm sure, when you told me, like, I'd shit my pants.
End of story.
And we're done.
And that's it. That's where I hang my head. It was a very traumatic experience for me, having to go to school, knowing I shit my pants.
Even though you were clean.
Well, yeah, but I had to go commando. So.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was in a rush.
Okay.
Yeah, because my ride was waiting outside. I think I left that part out.
You did.
So, yeah. So there I was.
Did your aunt have no idea?
No.
Okay.
I didn't run out there. Hey, I shit my pants. Let's get to school. Let's do this.
Let's go. I didn't know if she, like, came inside and would, like, talk to your mom as this happened and then, like, Mom, I need you. And so you knew. Or
there was I did not call for help. Yeah.
Nobody knew.
I took care of this embarrassing moment myself.
That's the way to do it. Ginger, you raised him right.
I'm gonna do another poop story.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Why not?
Yeah, last week I feel like we were poopy, and this week we're talking about poopy.
Yeah.
So, when I worked at the Parks Department, and, you know, I was the big wig, I was the director of parks, okay? The big wig, the guy who...
I'm the guy in charge.
Come to me, I'll take
monkey bar.
That's right.
Right? And maybe a couple plates.
And the toilets. The bathrooms. I still had to clean the bathrooms. I mean, there was only me.
You had to clean it,
There's only me and like a 65-year-old man.
Oh my god.
Taking care of 6 parks.
Dude, those bathrooms are like the nastiest too.
Yes. And the weekends are horrible. You would not believe the size of a man's shit. Like,
I mean, I thought Isaac's was bad.
So, I'm going to, again, paint a picture.
Oh, no!
I walk into the bathroom, and I look at this thing that clog up the toilet, and I thought it was fake. Like, I legit thought, like, did somebody take a horse turd and bring it in here and put it in the toilet? It had to have been, it was over a foot long.
Dude had Taco Bell.
Oh.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, that would be like, I feel like Taco Bell wouldn't be solid.
Right, it wouldn't be solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that thing, oh my. I spent a good amount of time on that. There was coat hangers involved.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was bad. Like, I think that was the moment I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this job anymore. I think I've had my fill. I think a little over a year has been fine for me. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm out.
So, yeah. if I've reached the top of this position and this is
Yeah.
what I'm doing, it might be time to look for another
We out.
job.
We out.
So
So before this, I was managing apartment communities, right?
mhm.
In our clubhouse, we had like a bathroom for everybody, and we walk in one time, and somebody pooped in the sink.
Oh,
So they did that on purpose.
yikes.
Yeah, it was like,
They thought, oh, look at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all kind. You see the poop on the walls.
college kids sucks.
Yeah.
They're the worst.
Oh my gosh, I bet. Like the drunken nights, and then just do whatever they want, or just do whatever they want.
Usually it's just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't have to. I was at a friend's wedding one time, and I got a call from the police, and I thought I was in trouble because I'm at a wedding.
Mhm.
I'm imbibing and holding. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm like a little lit right now.
Yeah.
Like he's like, it's fine. I just wanted to let you know. Thank you, awesome. Like,
What was the issue on that one?
so an apartment of like 3 or 4 dudes. They lived on the 3rd floor, had a huge rambunctious party, and apparently were like jumping from their balconies
Oh god.
just for fun. Like not to try to hurt themselves, but just
Yeah.
be like,
I
you
can
just
do
tuck
this."
and roll, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not.
It was fine, I bet.
Yeah, so one of the other residents, because we weren't like right on campus, so a lot of our residents were like upperclassmen who wanted a chill environment, or like
Yeah.
grad students, or so you would still have like some wild hairs that happen, but most people were not into
Uh-huh.
that. So
Well, that's yeah,
yeah,
and because their property manager kept,
I mean,
thumb over it.
yeah, I ran a tight ship. What can I
Yeah.
say?
Good
So,
for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to wrap this up.
Yep.
We're getting close to our time.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
you guys are tired of hearing about shit. So.
It's been Thanks for listening to us.
It's been a shitty week.
Yeah.
So we had to talk about all
Shit.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt good not to talk about deep shit.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, this is the surface shit.
This is the surface shit. We cover the surface shit and the deep shit.
yeah, we cover
tune in
all,
next week.
We cover all the ends.
That's right. And then next week we'll get in the middle of the shit.
Ugh,
So
just the normal
really
stuff
get
after
in there
that.
and poke
Clean it
around,
out.
clean it out, decorn, if you will.
It's like-
Okay. Thanks for listening. If you made
Thanks
it,
for
Yeah.
clicking out. Thanks for
Clicking out? What's clicking out?
Stop listening.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
for-
Could you end it? This is like us talking to you, listener. Like, when you're on the phone with a crush in high school,
Oh
and
my
you're like,
gosh.
they're like, you hang up. No, you hang up, and then you do the wait. You're like, ah,
Did you hang up? Ah!
So that's
Yeah.
what we're doing with our listener. Right
Oh my
now.
gosh. Oh, I have one random last story.
Yeah.
I showed a house this last week. Guess what?
What?
The clients were like, hey, I don't know if we want to buy this house. There's a crack pipe out front. I
No.
was like, what? I'd never seen one before.
Huh?
So I thought it was like a mini, they have these like house plant self-watering bulbs.
Yeah.
So it's like a glass like balloon essentially with a stick that comes out with a hole in it, and you fill it up with water, and then you put it in the dirt, and it slowly like drips over time.
Right.
I thought that was just a mini version of the. No, it's a fucking crack pipe. Like,
So with what you have, you could smoke a lot of crack.
apparently, I don't actually have one.
Oh, okay. Well,
But-
you know where to get them.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you
Very
lead with
good.
that story?
because I forgot until now.
Do you want to do plugs?
We have stickers. So if you want a sticker, DM me or email me, and we'll mail you out a sticker or two. We also have our Instagram, which is
Yeah.
homeslice at homeslicepod. To email us, it's thehomeslicepod@gmail.com. That's it.
And-
Do we have any more plugs? And Chris
No.
Bradford has his Chris Bradford
Chris
page
Bradford will be
on-
dropping some.
I think
Chris-
you're only on Spotify right now, right? Or you
it'll
other
be on
places?
all major distributors.
Ooh, are you?
I have to.
Fancy.
I have to redo it all. Yeah,
Okay.
I have to resubmit it. I'm gonna redo that song too.
Yeah. So he's the Chris Bradford with the big black dog in it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that could be the good name for the band.
The
Chris
album.
Bradford and the Big Black Dogs.
I mean, you're welcome.
I think
That's
some
what I'm here
big,
for.
big black guys in my band now.
Oh,
so they can.
no.
Well, I'm just saying.
reminds me of that meme of the guy.
Oh God!
that
All right, let's
everybody
end.
tries to sneak in.
Okay,
Anyways.
sign it out. Here we go.
Home slice.
Home slash.
All right, give it.
There we
You're so awkward.
I gotta pee. Ugh.
Nut poop?
Not poop. You
Okay.
think so though? After all that.
Ah!
No, can't go that way.
Not that way. Well, it's fine.
Yeah, I know it wasn't my best, but it's
Either one of us.
That's all right.
So here's that poopy. Oh shoot. Nope, that's not what I want.
Oh, I need to save it first.
I do not understand. This is updated somehow. And
Episode what?
29.
Oh man, she's gonna be 30 next week.
Oh, we're getting old.
Oh, this thing's weird. Feel that?
Oh, I don't like. I don't like. Just like you flopping it around. I'm like, why am I holding this?
You got big plans this weekend?
It's a rainbow poop. So duh. But then, to top it off, the whole idea behind this thing is you hide it, you push the button, and then it's like kind of like the hot and cold game. So if you don't find it fast enough, it starts farting at you. And then when you find it, it sings a song.
Push the button.
So it lights up when you're ready to hide it. And then just randomly, it'll start farting if you don't find it fast enough. But then when you find it,
I can see when they just want to dance.
Yeah, like it's catchy.
Yeah. That's poopy.
Like it's a good jam.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real bop.
see, I had to buy it.
I keep getting random Florida calls.
Yeah. Do you answer them?
Well, one was in the middle of this episode. One was yesterday, and I did not answer. Well, Lake Wales, Florida. Today was Fort Lauderdale. It's like, this sounds sketchy.
Yeah. I've gotten bad at not answering my phone. I've turned into that realtor.
Yeah, that's basically me.
Well, it's just like the odds of it sucking. And then I can't wait. The house on 28 will close this week.
Oh yeah.
Finally. Google, can you? Come on. It's not letting me log in.
No, it's not. It's fine. Why isn't it?
Oh. Why is it doing this? Oh, my recovery. Huh?
Verify your recovery email. Can you just cancel? Done.
Thanks. Good Lord. Okay. 75. E29.
Oh my gosh. So, my parents. So, Jonah's birthday was the 30th, right? So, it was like just over a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
My mom texted me earlier in the week just saying, like, stupid stuff. I'm like, nope, still don't want to talk to you, especially this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on my kid that I get to see because you're an asshole. And so I ignored her. I got a text from the people who bought our house.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, hey, we got like a card for your kid. I'm assuming it's his birthday. Do you want me to drop it off at your house? I'm like, no, just like RTS it. And so then yesterday I get a text from my dad and it was very like, I'll just read it to you. It's so fucking ridiculous. I'm sure it's impossible for one so young to imagine how painful it is to find your grandson's birthday card in your mailbox marked "Return to sender." Sad. Like,
yeah.
This is why I don't talk to you because you guys are just fucking assholes.
Uh-huh. Do you feel like each time, like, they just kind of look for things to keep adding to reasons to be pissed?
So I copied and pasted that to Eric and was like, "You really? Like, really?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm surprised that you are, like, able to not say anything snarky back."
Right.
I was like, "You say this, but I'm in the middle of typing out this huge-ass letter to you." And he's like, "All right, I stand corrected."
Are you going to do it? Are you
Yeah,
gonna send it?
I let Eric read it last night, and he's like, I don't think you need to make any changes. And so far, that's what a couple of my other good friends have said, too. They're like,
There you go.
you're not mean, you're direct, you're clear.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to state what you want and need for this relationship to try to move forward. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Go
that's
for
all
it.
you can do.
it's like, I'm not going to bring in, like, all the childhood trauma crap because that's not what happened and why I snapped. Like, we can deal with that later.
Yeah.
But, like, and my mom's text was like, you need to come on home so we can talk about this. I'm like, bitch, I live at home.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's my fucking home. I can't find our video, but I'll just get out of here and let somebody else.
Wasn't that what happened last time, too? You lost the video? Or, like, you couldn't
Did
find
I?
where it saved? I don't know.
Alright, I'm signed out. Sure, I'm signed out.
But it's like, of course, like, you guys are doing this right in these big moments.
I know, that's what I
And
feel
I'm
like.
not medicated to be able to, like, deal with you right